Hi, I'm Colin and welcome to How to Paint Watercolours. So if you're ready, we'll get started and we'll paint this one. Hello and welcome back to How to Paint Watercolours with me, Colin. As you can see, I've just stretched the paper. This is £140 rough Bockingford. And I'm just taking the thin line out where the sea is going to be. And we're just going to leave a very thin film of water on the paper. And I've got the board laying flat, and into that I'm going to put some cad yellow light to act as the light spot for the sun, and also into that, or around that should I say, some Indian yellow. Bring it up to there. Once again, just dropping the cad yellow back in just to strengthen it up. Cad yellow light. Pulling it through the Indian yellow. This is cadmium orange. This is cobalt blue and cadmium red. When it hits the orange, it will make a neutral grey. And right to the top, some cobalt blue and burnt sienna. Merge all this together. A bit stronger at the top here. Then in the bottom, same again, repeat what you've done and just leave a little sliver of where the sea will go in. Indian yellow once again. Go right over your drawing of your horse, it doesn't matter. Back to the cadmium orange. Cobalt blue, cadmium red. I want to bring this further in just to darken this orange up. And into that cobalt blue and burnt sienna. And then we just want to tip the board in all directions. This is cobalt blue, burnt sienna and cadmium red. And I'm just patting this in as a darker cloud, just allowing it to drift down. Some in the sand as well. Damp brush, just taking some excess moisture off the bottom, which will help encourage the paint to flow. Then into that cobalt blue and burnt sienna, I'm just going to add a little bit of French ultramarine and burnt sienna. And we're just going to drop this in just to darken it along the sand. just a little bit on the top here, just to darken the top, the edge. Just pull it in, streak it in. Same in this corner, just right along the top edge, and then we're going to leave that to dry. Once that's dry now, with a weak mix of cobalt blue and burnt sienna, we can put the sea in. I want to leave a white surf line just there, and then we leave that to dry. Once your sea has dried, what I've just done here is just re-wet the horse and rider, so there's a film of water on the horse and the rider. Same mixture of sky colour, cobalt blue and burnt sienna. French ultramarine and burnt umber on the brown side. And we're just going to drop this in. I've got the board at a slight angle because I want the paint to drift down. And I'm just going to put the reflection in. Just to indicate roughly where the horse is on the wet sand. This doesn't have to be exact. Cobalt blue. And burnt sienna. French ultramarine and burnt umber on the brown side. Then with a darker mixture of the same colour, you see it almost looks black. Add this into your horse, but start in the middle so it drifts both ways. And what I want it to do is to leave some of the underwash showing through on the horse's back. Same on this here. Getting plenty on because you know it will fade. We need to leave this to dry. Then taking a very small detail brush and with a couple of strokes, I want to put the horse's tail in. Same here. And we'll leave that to dry. Once that's dried, we can put a few waves in the back here. This is the cobalt blue and cadmium red. Just indicate a few waves rolling in. Just move to a flat brush for this, and we want to put a few ripples in along the sand so it's the same colour. And as I cut through the reflection, it just lifts some of the colour away and just helps to break it up. Cobalt blue and cadmium red. Now just for a little different colour. Cobalt blue, burnt sienna and cadmium red, just mixed to the red side. dark along here maybe. Just adds a bit more interest. Just continuing to break the reflection of the horse up. Then with your bigger brush, I'm just adding the a bit more cadmium red and burnt sienna to the cadmium red and cobalt blue, and I just want to bring in just some texture across the sand. And then you can let this dry a little bit, maybe put a few seagulls in. Put one in there now. I had a little muck on my hand. Okay, that's your picture. It's basically finished. All you can do now is get around to signing it, mounting it and framing it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will leave a link in the description box to the other painting videos I have made. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And if you can, please subscribe and click the like button. And thank you very much for watching.